Recording in progress.
Alright, so you guys all did 2024 NZMO1 question 2, okay? So I just want to kind of verify the solution with you. So we're meant to prove, okay, 6 over 2024 cubed is less than 1 minus 3 on 4. So I reckon this must be the easiest one in the test because I swear I saw like almost the exact same thing in this APSMO thing. So like this year 6.
Wait, that an ASMO?
Yeah.
What the
Like
hell?
only the right hand side though. So it was the APSMO only asked about the right hand side.
Oh. What? That's crazy.
Okay, but it's a nice little problem to get you started and also maybe give you the idea that you don't have to do question 1 first. Though in general, I think question 1 is probably your best bet when you're starting out. Skipping questions is usually it's a sign of very strange things. Okay. Okay, so I think a lot of people basically know how to do this. One thing I can definitely comment about is the setting out, okay? So you won't lose any marks for poor setting out, but I think you're setting yourself up for future failures because the things are not organized logically, okay? So so I think especially when you're working out and when you're figuring out a problem, it's tempting to start with this equation and then manipulate it, right? Which isn't bad. It's just when you write that down as your answer, it looks weird. Okay. So for example, if you did manipulations, okay, it looks like you're assuming the answer and you're getting to some other point, right? But the reason that works is it's equivalent. Each step is equivalent to the previous step, so then you can work backwards to the final answer, right? Okay. Yeah, so I guess one thing you can do is you can manipulate the right-hand side, yeah? I guess in Australia, that in the high school, they teach you to call this the right-hand side, but I would be very careful about doing this because internationally, if someone who's not native speaker of English reads RHS, they're like, what the Riemann hypothesis? No, it's like they don't necessarily know what you're talking about. Okay, okay. So right hand side, so you might want to label the right hand side. Okay, and the right hand side equals. Okay, so everyone was daring enough to write 1/4 times 2/5 times 3/6 all the way up to 2022 on 2025. Yeah. Okay, and then there were some nice expressions with factorials people came up with. Like the top was just like 22 factorial. Obviously you don't have to, you can just cancel, but I don't know, it was kind of nice to get. It kind of showed people you knew the pattern, right? It wasn't just like you canceled 3 things and you fake the next line. So 2022 factorial. You all know what factorial is? And then so we're 3 factorial short of 2025 factorial, so you get 3 factorial on 2025 factorial. Okay, and then so then you get 6 over 2023, 2024. What the? Wouldn't it be nice if it just automatically closed as I was writing into it? Look, so that's your job for the future. Okay, so okay, so now we compare so we're comparing this with 6 over 2024. It's cubed, right? Okay. So compare with left hand side So the left-hand side equals 6 over, what's this? How do I get rid of this? Grab. Okay. We see it suffices to show, so you might want to cancel the 2024 and the 6, right? That 2024 squared is greater than 2023 times 2025. Yeah? Okay, how do you show this? I mean, obviously the numbers are not that big. You can just times it out, right? But if you're just gonna times it out, so some people were like, oh, this is bigger than that, you can just times it out, right? That is so annoying, right? Because like because if you did that, like how would someone who doesn't know that that's bigger actually have to verify it? They would probably have to times it out themselves, right? Which is super annoying. Okay. Um so but does any so I guess the better way to do this in this particular situation is, do you guys know the difference of two squares?
Yeah.
Joshua, you know the difference of two squares? So it's just this thing here is equal to 2024 minus 1 times 2024 plus 1, right? And so that's equal to 2024 squared minus 1, right? You see? Okay, so okay, so yeah, it's so messy. Okay, so I'll try to reorder this, but and obviously 2024 squared is less than 2024 minus squared minus 1, right? So the minus 1 is less. Okay, so how would you order this? Let me just write this in red. Okay, so in your final answer, right? It's kind of the ordering is maybe like, let this be right hand side, left hand side. The right hand side equals that. Yeah. So that's like maybe 1. Yeah. So compare with left hand side, and you cancel the 6 and the 2024. That's probably like 2, right? Stating it suffices to show this. That's like 3, and then here you're right, but this is equal to that, which is less than 2024 squared, right? And that might be 4, yeah? Obviously, you don't have to do that exactly, but can you see that's kind of a logical way to organize your proof, yeah? Okay. Any questions about that? No? All right. Excellent.